What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things. I have business here to attend to. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem we've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's the symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. An artist dies with her family. Your only clue is a sort of...
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed...
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse.
All right. I'll take the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the north. Atlantic. I'll no doubt. Find some information on this island in there.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I don't have time for all this bravado.
Don't be so high and mighty, sir. We don't like mainland snobs.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Where?
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Why not?
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall tub, drinking of strong beer.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never on and
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
yeah, well, it wasn't normal. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves,
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
you need to see them for yourself.
Her style made her famous.
Yeah, we saw.
So they made
You need
I've got what I need.
anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh yeah? That must have been before you...
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant them. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
You have no right
Will
to
follow
treat
its
us like
reader
this.
and appear at various locations.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Finds a new reader.
Interesting.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when...
What brought whaling to an end?
They all
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes.
Until the last...
One of the
Exactly.
I've never heard this.
Only people from here know it.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say.
That catch saved our...
Ah. Where's the...
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of...
It's true. Everything.
What report?
The one that's framed right... Our grandparents...
And it was just...
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, even the antics of these wharf rats.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from...
I think that somebody here wanted me to search. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling this.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are super...
Killer whales don't have many...
That's true. And but, you're gonna take me...
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depth trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures?
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're...
The police took the decision to put the killer...
You've got to understand them.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. She terrifies my men as much as...
Can you not do anything to stop?
Don't you worry about...
I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yeah.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but...
And for good reason.
Your father.
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg is here.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glory. Go read the story of the sailor's return. It's displayed on a wall.
Can you tell me where the warehouse...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me.
no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's gonna get us...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand.
What could have...
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hint... Edward Pierce.
Sorry. We're all... What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death.
Darn it.
My investigation has...
That case was closed month...
Who are these other...
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more.
I don't think so.
What more can you...
It's not much more than what everyone... They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their...
The whole mansion went...
Don't get it into your head to go wander...
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas. He can be unpredictable. Especially if...
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you, Wander?
Cap.
What?
She's the boss.
Shut up, you dummy!
She must be quite intimidating if...
She redid this.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new...
But he only smiles with the left.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or...
Everybody knows...
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard, and we let no...
I've got to enter the Hawkins where...
No, it's very simple.
I don't give a damn about your...
And we don't give a damn about you.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout it? I don't want to end up with her.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath,
You live here?
Why did you do that?
We saw what you did to Saint...
Yeah, we'll teach you to...
I respect...
Our beliefs.
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind... Wait, now that I think about it, it's...
Quieter.
What brings you to Dark...
The two guys behind...
The bootleg...
They're protecting their
They really don't have... They're more scared of Cat than an...
If only they would...
That statue...
Why do you...
You wouldn't be looking...
St. Brent until those ass...
Peculiar house.
Yeah.
It's not because it doesn't float.
Isn't it a bit of...
We got nothing.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now...
So we...
Is it Cat who's shaking the...
Hold on.
Nothing at...
I have an offer that could
We're lit.
I need you to keep them busy for...
You send us to What's in it for us?
What would convince you to...
There's only one...
For sure. Bring us some...
Liquor?
Exact.
I'll try to find some.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us...
Then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this." Laughed.
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege. Anything else?
I had the wing of the girl
What do you know about them?
If I were you...
Why not?
First off, sailors from around here scream.
Scream?
And that's but any...
That'll be all for now.